Alright, so I ripped off one of my super sliders today. It's what I use on the bottom of my quad to make it skid across the ground. Very little friction, a little bit of padding to protect it. I use one on each arm and two in the middle to keep any bouncing. First few times I didn't have these and it wanted to bounce on the ground pretty good on that first hit. This dampened it down significantly. So anyway, these things come in little 4-packs, 1 1/4 inch, and I believe these are probably 1 1/2. They come with these little pads attached. I found that the glue on these, after a couple of good little skids, the rocking really just tears it right off, and a little bit of Loctite tape holds those back on really good. And taking it off of here first makes it a lot easier to cut the little notches out for your screws if you happen to be going to put them on those screw heads like that. Seems like the glue used to hold the super slider to the frame is pretty good, so when you try to cut it out, try not to tear that up too much, and probably able to just stick it straight on there. If not, you could probably cut your Loctite into smaller strips and maybe make yourself a little cross right there to stick it on. But usually I'll take this Loctite, cut it out bigger than the pad so I can trim off excess. Always make it too deep, half the pad. Another thing I noticed, if you are going to use this method to reattach these, it actually adds enough weight, height that you're really going to have to go on and do them all, because it's going to make the quad tilt a bunch, teeter a bunch. Once you get that done, make sure you line up the screw holes as best you can. Once you find a spot where they'll all go in, just give it the old press. There you go. Adding a set of these to your quad will definitely make it skid across a lot more surfaces with ease. And it gives you a good cushion for typical normal landings. Very little effect on the aerodynamics from what I've seen, just because it's shielded quite a bit. But yeah, happy skidding.